Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Meet Jenny and Emma, two friends discussing this very topic. Jenny feels like she's on an emotional roller coaster, a constant whirlwind of feelings that seems to touch her more deeply than others. Emma, the voice of reassurance, explains that this heightened sensitivity isn't a flaw, but rather a unique trait that paints their world in vibrant emotional hues. Imagine possessing a radar, finely tuned to pick up on the subtlest shifts in the emotional landscapes around you. That's their reality. It's a dance with hormones too. Estrogen and progesterone adding their own unique rhythm to the emotional symphony. It's a concert that plays out on their faces, in their words, and through their actions. Every joy, every sorrow, every frustration, and every triumph is felt and expressed with equal intensity. As we see, emotional sensitivity can be a roller coaster, but it's a part of who we are. Now let's dive deeper into the strengths and weaknesses of emotional sensitivity. The spectrum of human emotions, as vast and varied as it is, can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows people like Jenny and Emma to experience the world in vibrant, technicolor detail. Their heightened sensitivity acts as a radar, picking up on the subtlest shifts in the emotional atmosphere. However, this radar can sometimes feel like a burden, an overwhelming flood of feelings that seem impossible to control. It's like this emotional roller coaster that they're constantly riding, with highs that reach the sky and lows that plunge to the depths. On the other side of the coin, there's often an envy towards those who seem to have their emotions under wraps, like a well-guarded secret. But even those individuals crave companionship during trying times. Emotional sensitivity also has its own fuel, driving individuals to act with empathy and compassion. As Jenny and Emma discuss, everyone has their own emotional strengths and weaknesses. Finally, let's see how Jenny and Emma embrace their emotional sensitivity. Accepting one's emotional depth can be a challenge. It requires acknowledging that feeling deeply is not a flaw, but rather a beautiful and integral part of human nature. Jenny and Emma, like many others, have often found themselves on an emotional roller coaster. Yet, despite the occasional overwhelm, they wouldn't trade their emotional connections for anything. It's an essential part of who they are. It fuels their motivation, their compassion, their ability to connect with others on a profound level. It's a strength, a superpower even, that allows them to experience life in all its complexity and richness. Their emotional sensitivity is not a burden to be shed, but a gift to be nurtured and cherished. As Jenny and Emma show us, embracing emotional sensitivity can lead to a more fulfilling and understanding life.